These Milwaukee Pry bars are just amazing. And I'm going to tell you the reason why I like them. I've had pry bars in my life, the cheaper ones that rust, that where the metal doesn't go all the way through. You can't really hit it on a hammer or you'll break it off or you'll break it all up. These things have taken a beating, as you can tell. They're all marred up and they've encountered some pretty rough stuff so far in the jobs that I've used these for. These are an all metal core. In other words, some of the pry bars that you buy, some of the cheapy China ones, you get what you pay for with this, with the quality of steel, how deep it goes. Some of them, they may not go all the way through to where you can actually beat on it with a hammer if you wanted to. This is one thing that you really get what you pay for. And yeah, these are a little more on the pricey side. Their last I looked on Amazon, they're $69. You can get some that are cheaper made, of course, half that price, probably even less. But it is something you get that you get what you pay for here. These being hammer ready with an I-beam design, they're up to 40% stronger, and they're so strong that Milwaukee has a lifetime guarantee on these things. If you break them, they will replace it. I use them all the time, different sizes. I usually grab the little guy the most, either this one or this one. If I'm just like, let's just say if I'm just separating the brake pads a little bit to push in the piston in order to slide them off of the rotor easier. Use the big one for all sorts of things. When I installed my water pump, I needed to hold back a bracket while I put a bolt in it, and it's pretty heavy duty. I put it under a tire when I'm checking ball joints because it's long enough to fit under your tire and has enough leverage to pull up to check your ball joints with it. Uh, but anyway, this is just a quick review to talk about these and how they're constructed. They have a chrome finish, so they're real easy to clean. I mean, as old as they are and marred up as they are on the handles, uh, you can see that these look basically new. They've been through a lot, and I clean them after I'm done using my tools, and they stay in really good shape. It's got the all metal core. I just drilled holes in a piece of wood here, just kind of doing what I can to hang things up. They came with a tray, but I don't keep them in a tray in a toolbox. I just keep them right here. I installed my alternator and I took this bolt out of there. That so still stuck in that bracket. Yeah, I could have beat on it a little bit with a hammer, but I stuck that pry bar in there and just lifted that with ease right out of there. So many uses for these pry bars. I really like the strike cap that's on the top of all of these. Yeah, I have hit these with a hammer certain times to chisel something out, kind of using them as a chisel. I know that's not the intended purpose of them, but I have used them like that occasionally. For some reason, I paid more for these 3 years ago than what they are right now. So I don't know why they are actually down in price, but they are. It's very nice that they are. You can pick a set of these up off Amazon right now for 69 bucks, and you'll have them for the rest of your life. If you don't, then if you do happen to break one, wow, you're pulling way harder than me. I've yanked on these suckers really hard for certain things, and they've never broke on me. But if you do, then again, lifetime guarantee. So they're the last ones you're going to own for life, and a very nice quality set. So I just wanted to do a review on these just because of how much I like them. I love to review tools on gym impressions. That's one of my main things I like to do is talk about tools and whether or not they worked real good for me, and or if they're junk, that type of thing. Let's highlight together. Let's talk about all this stuff together. Which ones are junk? Which ones do you avoid? There's a set of Pittsburgh that you can get at Harbor Freight for around 20 bucks, maybe 19 bucks, something like that. They're not going to be chrome. They're not going to be as easy to clean. They might rust. So they're not. I don't think they have the striking cap on them, and I don't know if the shaft goes all the way through. If you're just looking for something that's budget friendly and something you can use as a pry bar that you're not real worried about if it breaks, just go for it. See how long they last. Yeah, maybe 20 bucks is what you're looking for. But if you're looking for something lifetime that's extremely strong, that's probably the link that you want to click on below. But anyway, I appreciate any support on the channel of comments, likes, clicking on my affiliate links below. It's the same price for you. And I sure appreciate if you can help me grow my channel. Please subscribe. We'll talk about tools on a regular basis here. Comment below if you think something's better. There's a Mayhem. I think what's Mayhew? Mayhem. There's another tool. I think it's called a Mayhew. That's like twice as they're the same kind of construction as this. I can't remember the name of it. I'll put it in the description here. I just know that they're twice as much as this, and they're basically about the same quality. So I think you really get I think these are a really good value for the money. So what do you think? Are they a good value to you? Milwaukee's a good brand. What do you think about the Milwaukee Pry Bar set? Do you own the Milwaukee Pry Bar set? The handles on these are really comfortable. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3 lobes, they call them. They're called a tri-lobe handle, and they do fit in the hand really nice. So I like the tri-lobe handles of these Milwaukees. I like that they have a striking cap and the metal goes all the way through. I like the chrome finish. They're easy to clean. They're very durable. I like that they have a lifetime guarantee, and I grab these off of my wall a lot, quite often. So that's why I wanted to do a review of them, just because I'm real happy with the Milwaukee set. I was looking at the review of these on Amazon. They're reviewed 4.9. Some of the top reviews that you read right off the bat, I see people saying, hey, this is the best set of pry tools that I've ever had, that type of thing. People like these Milwaukee Pry Bar tools. So I'd feel the same way. I like them quite a bit too. So that's why I decided to do a review of these. Just a quick review. If you're looking for a real good set of pry bars, these are the ones. I'll put a link for some cheaper ones that they sell down below as well. I think they're about 20 bucks. They're not going to be the quality of these, but in some cases, if that's your budget and you don't care about having the chrome finish or the metal, the steel that goes all the way through the handle, yeah, you might get a cheaper set, and they might do you fine for quite a while. What's your opinion on it? Comment below if you will. Have a nice day, all. Thanks for watching Jimpressions. I'll have some more tool reviews coming. Please subscribe and comment, and let's talk about tools.